Wasps are scum.
Well, I told you that I've had 2 wasps so far in the flat, and they've both been led to disasters. Because you really don't want to enrage a wasp, because obviously it will attack you, and it can keep attacking you. Unlike the bee, which only has 1 sting, and then it's suicide. It must hate you so much that it will have to sacrifice its life to hurt you just a little bit. The wasp doesn't care; it'll keep coming. So the wasp was nestled. I followed it round. I took a magazine. I didn't go newspaper because I don't think it's quite solid enough. I think I got my wife's Heat magazine, rolled it up, and there it was on the window, and I gave it everything I've got and smashed the window. I smashed my window in my front room. And I still haven't had it. I'm too depressed about it because I phoned up glaziers. It's going to cost me over £100
Oh dear.
for this wasp death.
And the wasp is laughing at you.
Well, no, the wasp is dead. Actually, the worst thing about it is that the wasp actually might not have been in the flat after all, because it was actually
outside.
It was actually behind a curtain, and it was magnifying it so it looked like a huge killer wasp. And then I just whacked it through the curtain. So there's every chance that I killed the wasp that was outside with the glass that I smashed. It's unnecessary.
So you're having to go at bees for being suicidal in their murder when somewhere there are wasps going, you know those Michael McIntyres? They get so angry about wasps that they will break their house to get to you
in order to
kill you. I hate wasps. I'm violently frightened of them because I've never been stung. But the horrible thing about
spray them?
No, I I can't be that near to them. I can't. If you engage in war, there's always going to be a loser. Whereas what I'll do is I'll wear every item of clothing I own, and then I'll go into the room and open a window, and then I'll just move house.
For protection?
Yeah.
All right, but what about your face?
I've got I'll wrap a tea towel around my face.
Okay. It's a lovely image.
Yeah. I really
Because my wife
them.
won't let me buy spray for them. She thinks it's dangerous and toxic, and so she uses deodorant. And that's how the second wasp death came about.
Right.
I used an entire canister. Is that right?
No.
What's it called?
You don't want to be using Caniston on a wasp, not unless it's rubbing its hind legs together.
An entire
canister.
Canister.
Yeah,
What's a
Caniston is treatment for a lady's ailment.
Is that really?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah. If it was a queen bee, you might have been doing her a favour. Yeah.
To be honest. Because the deodorant did nothing.
Yeah.
They just looked at me like, are you insane? Why? This is not doing anything. It stopped it from taking off, but it didn't do any harm. Then I grabbed a bottle of bottled water and poured that all over it, which just went all over the sofa. It's hard. I really freak out. Once I set fire to a sofa when I used to smoke, and and I grabbed a bottle of red wine, and that's how I put it out. I poured it all over. I ruined the sofa. But you just freak out because you just think this is going to be. Have you ever set a fire in the house?
No. Good. I'm very, very safety conscious. I did it when I was a chef once. I did in the restaurant. Right. I got a bit carried away with the old flambeing.
Yeah.
And I had to take a pan out into a garden full of people who were trying to enjoy their lunch.
To know what to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you think you've got to, you just.
Well,
don't
initially
know how
you
you're
think,
gonna
well, I'll scream. That'll help. And then I'll sort of look around and see if anyone else is going to deal with it for me. And then I'll just take it outside. And they're hot, aren't they? Flames are hot.
Fire.
You don't realise how hot fire is.
Nothing's hotter.
Yeah.
Bloody hot.
Steam is hot.
Fire.
Steam is worse than hot water. Now, Michael, you asked me earlier who listens to this show, and I said lots of different kind of people, but people who know stuff, I said. And sure enough, Matt in Somerset. Out of the 1,000 or so species in the British Isles of bees, only one type will actually die from stinging you. It's an urban myth.
Oh.
Yeah, shocking. We were talking about urban legends last week, but they were stories about poos in bags. It was slightly lowbrow, I'll be honest.
How does this urban myth carry on?
I don't know, maybe the bees are spreading. Maybe bees sting you and then sort of lie down for a bit, and then when they see you've gone, they buzz off.
That's nice.